Good morning, everybody. It's April 22nd. I am back up at Klingeman's Dome. There's almost no clouds in the sky. So I should have a fantastic view from the top. This path up to the top, though, is paved. Wide, even paved path is almost more difficult to walk up with a heavy full pack of food than the trail because I can't use my trekking poles. But it's a half a mile from the parking lot up this path to Klingeman's Dome. So I'm gonna get up top and I'll show you guys the views. Looks fantastic. It's a little cold, but should be fantastic viewing once I get up there.
Oh my God, in the water!
All this snow is gonna be splashing up on it.
Eric, come here, look.
Oh, that's what happened.
Here, Lou.
Don't ruin that car. That thing's like 20 years old.
What is?
That one. Get 10, right? That's the Halloween jacket.
We're still wearing masks.
So I'm on top of Klingeman's Dome. You can see the snow still here on top of the trees, but it's pretty cold up here. But it's gonna get warmer. I'm going downhill for the next couple miles, so.
You're bringing the beer, right? Yeah. Good job. I drank it all on the way though.
To the south.
He's got a little moisture in
It'll be a good glass. I didn't take any of the glass. And then you can just
No back sweat? A bat.
Yeah, I'm not now, but I was when I first got
Okay, I'm here. Down here now.
I'm back on the Appalachian Trail. Just came down from the Klingeman's Dome tower, where I've got a pretty amazing view. It's 3.9 to the Mount Collins shelter, which is my goal for today. It's pretty cold up here. I didn't sleep well in town last night. Definitely my own fault. I drank a Monster at like 7 o'clock last night. Probably haven't had caffeine in a while, so that was definitely a mistake. But I got pretty amazing views from the top of the Klingeman's Dome, and I spent about an hour talking to tourists about my hike and about the YouTube channel. Hopefully some of them will join the following and watch me complete this amazing adventure. But anyway, I am. Well, I've been out here hiking for an hour, and I've only come 6/10 of a mile, but it's been pretty rough terrain. Nothing I can do, actually hike fast on. Gotta go slow, stepping down. It's like stepping down rocks and such. But like that. Doesn't look too. This little section doesn't look too bad. I'm sitting on a rock here. But it's not. You have to be careful with these step downs. I prefer a flat trail, but I mean, obviously the step downs are important to help prevent erosion. Oops, wrong hand. Sorry about that. I'm about a mile from the Klingeman's Dome Road, which is downhill still there. It's like another mile of downhill, then I got a mile uphill, then I got a little bit of downhill, and I'll be at the Mount Collins shelter. So, I'll probably get it there around, at the speed I'm going, maybe 2. If the trail gets flatter, I might go faster, but, anyway, once I get there, I'm gonna be done for the day. curl up, go to sleep. I slept really poorly last night. I don't think I fell asleep until almost 4, and then I was up by 6:30, so I only slept maybe 3 hours last night. Not ideal. So anyway, talk to you later. Just came across this lovely little feature. Fortunately, it looks like it's been a while since it came down because there's a reroute. But hopefully the maintainers get out here and take care of this pretty quick. We're about a mile down from Klingman's Dome. I would say tons of tourists come down here, but that wouldn't be true. Out of all the tourists I saw up at Klingman's Dome, only 2 walked the 15 feet through the woods to get to the Appalachian Trail, and they were from the Netherlands. In 2013, I was having severe foot pain due to shoes that were too small for my feet. And as you can see, the Appalachian Trail is right next to the road here. So I got off trail and got on the road and flagged down a car to take me to Newfound Gap, and from there I went into Gatlinburg and got new shoes. And then when I came back onto the trail, I just went to Newfound Gap rather than trying to get back up to this point. So from here to Newfound Gap, I'm going to be hiking a completely new trail that I have never hiked before. So that's going to be kind of interesting. I still have about a mile and a half to Mount Collins Shelter, where I'm going to spend the night. And then tomorrow, I'm going to push to Newfound Gap. I don't care how bad you have to shit. Don't leave nasty, dirty toilet paper on the side of the fucking trail. There's more over there. Somebody probably hiked up this far and had explosive diarrhea and just left dirty toilet paper everywhere. I'm not going to pack it out because obviously it's contaminated with presumably human shit. But it's pretty disgusting to see dirty toilet paper on the side of the trail. So I'm at the side trail for the Mount Collins Shelter. It's a half a mile off trail, which means tomorrow I'll have to do the half mile again, and then it's 4.5 to Newfound Gap from here. So that's 5 miles, and from there it's 0.4, or it's 4 miles up to 3.5, something like that, up to Icewater Spring Shelter. It's 8 miles. I don't know. That's a big day. There's no other options, of course, unless I want to skip the rest of the Smokies, which I am considering. I don't really want to, but I also... Good morning, everybody. It's April 23rd. So freaking cold up here in the mountains. I've gone half a mile today to get back on trail. Now I have 4.5 to go to get to Newfound Gap. I was already planning on hitching back into Gatlinburg because I forgot to buy bug spray. But I'm really tired of the Smokies. I'm really tired of the Smokies. I think I'm gonna skip up to Davenport Gap today. The trail is rough, and that's not really the issue. The real issue is just the stupid rules. I had to go 0.7 off the trail yesterday in order to get water and stay at a shelter that I never would stay at if it wasn't in the Smokies. It was a nice shelter. Bear cable broke, that's not great, but it was a nice shelter. But I don't do 0.7 off trail for anything. And having to go 0.7 off trail to get water, and I'm tired of the Smokies. So also it's kind of cold up here. Anyway, I'll talk to you later. So this stile over this fence, there's a sign here. I'll take a picture of it, but read it. Well, it says Beach Forest Enclosure. This is one of approximately 20 special sites that have been identified for fencing against a wild hog, a non-native animal that has been present in the park only since 1950s. This enclosure contains a beech forest community that is unique to the southern Appalachian and contains an assemblage of native plants and animals that would be seriously impaired by the invasion of hogs. The fence was installed in 1984 in an effort to retain the natural character of the site. I can't imagine this little tiny fence is going to stop them. I mean, the style makes it incredibly easy to get over. But I guess for maybe hog feet hogs can't walk on that or something? I don't know. It's April 23rd. I am nearing Newfound Gap. You can probably hear the traffic. Once I hit the road, I will have completed this section of the Smokies, and over the course of all my hikes, I will have completed the Smokies, and I'm going to peace out on them. I hurt my water, my ankle. I hurt my water. Yes, I hurt my water. I hurt my ankle yesterday and my knee going for water. At a source 7/10 of a mile off trail that I never would go to if I wasn't stuck in the Smokies. Unless I was, in Pennsylvania in the summer. But I don't intend to be in Pennsylvania in the summer. I'm going to be in Pennsylvania in June. Anyway, that's another thing. We'll talk about that later. I am going to pitch back into Gatlinburg because I need bug spray. But then I'm going to get a ride to Davenport Gap, which is at the end of the Smokies, because I'm just so sick and tired of the restrictions, being forced to stay at the shelters. I don't want to stay at the shelters. I mean, occasionally shelters are nice, but last night at the shelter there must have been 40 people. Well, maybe not 40 people. The shelter was full and there was, 15 tents set up. I woke up this morning and one of the bear cables was broken. Fortunately, I ran into some maintainers a couple hours ago, and I was able to tell them that there was a broken cable, so hopefully they'll get it fixed. But I can say this about Mount Collins Shelter: don't go there. Cowboy Camp on Trail. The only reason you should go to Mount Collins Shelter is if you're expecting rain or snow or bad weather, basically. If the weather's bad, not bad, Cowboy Camp on Trail. Screw that shelter. It's way too far off trail. Half a mile is stupid. And then the water is another 0.2 after the shelter. So, whatever. I'm walking even slower than normal today because of my sore knee and sore ankle. But I'm almost to this road. It's all downhill until the last little bit, which is uphill or flat, whatever. I'm also out of water. I have maybe 2 sips of water left, and there's no water anywhere between here and the gap, so that's not great. Made it to Newfound Gap, Tennessee, North Carolina state line. Now for the fun job of hitching off tourists who don't know what the Appalachian Trail is. Looks like the restrooms are still being updated.